Hello, everybody, and today I want to talk about the recent Hens video that talks about, or even really shows you how broken Skull Merchant is. And let me tell you, I do not play my Skull Merchant. I have her at like Prestige 2 or 3, I don't remember exactly. I've played her like I think a few hours ago, and I just tried out the build that was shown by the guy playing the pros in the video, and I won every single game. I played like 3 games, and I got bored, but then I noticed after I was done playing it, I actually kind of learned some things. And I've played the game for over 1,000 hours, so learning something from playing Skull Merchant at that point is kind of weird. And it didn't really teach me anything new, but it kind of just reinforced the general gen macro strats that you kind of need to employ into a game. So when I was playing Skull Merchant, I was on Ormond, I think Mother's Dwelling, kind of survivor sided maps relatively to the really average maps as Cold Tower, where it's more balanced both ways. But you know, and let me tell you something. I think beginners should play Skull Merchant for like 3 games. Simple as that. I think they should play him for like 3 games just to like kind of get used to just protecting a certain amount of gens. Instance of okay, I'm counting kind of where the gens are on the map. There's some far gens, don't protect those. There's some close gens. I'm gonna go to where the servers spawn, see where they are, what they're working on. Then I'm protect the closest gens together next to those gens, and because they were working on it, they'll come back to it, and then this will teach your players to kind of okay, this is a good strat. This is gen macro, and I'm not saying Skull Merchant is a good killer by any means. She's a terrible killer. She's one of the worst killers ever designed, if not the worst killer ever designed. Actually, no, she is the worst killer ever designed. I'm sorry for even saying that. Even if there was a chance she wasn't, she is. But I just wanted to say that there is some good to come out of this, where newer players can, and even veteran players like myself. I only have 1,000 hours. I don't even call myself veteran. I'll say like no, like average players. They kind of can learn, or kind of reinstate the gen macro source mine because I played Doctor after, like an hour or so after I was playing. Like, I ate a pizza and shit. I took a break from DVD for a little bit. I came back, played Doctor, and I was running the Colorophobia, Whispers, Dead Man Switch, and like Jolt. Yeah, that was the build, and the build was pretty simple. It was just a info, anti heal, anti gen denial build. Basically, you can't do gens. You don't get close to my 3 gen or my really. I didn't even 3 gen. I had like kind of like a side of the map. I was on Sanctum and Wrath. So, you know, my like I think there is something to learn about Skull Merchant if you do player. But like past a few games, you're not really learning anything else. Like I played 3 games. I think that was too much honestly, because I was just getting used to being able to drop chases and just protect the 3 gen. Simple as that. And I think it's unironically it's problematic. I think we can all agree on that. It's problematic. But yeah, if you guys think that Skull Merchant has redeeming value, such as being good for people trying to learn Gen macro strats, sorry, um, or you disagree? I think personally there's some yes and some no to that. I think there is some yes in the sense that yeah, you can learn something from playing Skull Merchant every now and then and kind of just reinforce the general macro strats. But I feel like maining her is kind of like capping yourself at a plateau of 3 gen. Simple as that. She's one of the easiest killers in the game to play. So yeah, I think she honestly, if I did that new difficulty tier list for killers, I'd probably put her behind Legion as the easiest killer in the game to play. But yeah, I think she has some values that might be good if looked at in a different perspective. So yeah, Hens, great video, great showcase. Good job, Team Eternal, for beating this motherfucker. Um, in that game, which took them like I think 55 minutes, some weird shit like that. They almost died. I don't even know if they can die in customs to that shit, but either way, yeah, I just want to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people are saying that, oh, this just shows how problematic Skull Merchant is. I think there's some things learned from her. I think like any other killer. Like for example, Nurse, you don't learn the basic um things from Nurse. You don't learn you kind of take away less, take away more, and you learn less. You learn her blink, that's it. That's killer specific, right? If you play someone like Trapper, you're more territorial. You kind of learn to be more territorial when you play killer. Same with Skull Merchant, but it's more about gen based things. And yeah, I think yeah, even killers like Trapper too. You learn so much, and I feel like a lot of people need to stop just saying Skull Merchant is by far the like n- most worst thing ever. No positives. There's a positive. As simple as okay, new players can learn gen macro strats better. And I'm not saying that they'll become like recover like thousands of hours of game time just by playing School Merchant for 6 match. No, 6 matches. No, but simple as play Skull Merchant for a little bit, kind of get used to the gen macro. It makes you look at the game differently. That's all I'm saying. Is it even if you look like even if you watch her play, you understand. Oh, he's locking down gens and he's just playing gen macro strats, and then you learn to drop chases when they're um, damaging your 3 gen or 4 gen or 5 gen. Really, I think good players like myself, I would call myself a decent player. Like even the Doctor game I was playing earlier, I was on Sanctum Wrath. I was holding down the main building gen, I was holding down the gens on my side of the map, and I was holding down gens even on a little bit of their side of the map because I was able to kind of cycle through everybody and force them with my perks to kind of get away from what they're working at. So yeah, overall, Skull Merchant is a bad killer, but I feel like there's some things to learn. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, if you guys disagree, comment down below. I just kind of had this thought, and if you guys completely disagree or disagree a little bit on some things, comment down below. I think she's problematic, but I don't think that she's like impossibly terrible or she has nothing redeeming about her. I think the fact that new such amateur players can learn something new or kind of reinstate what they already know is great. I feel like that's a good thing. But you also do the same with Trapper. So fuck Skull Merchant, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.